He was. That's funny. I've heard them same stories before.
I didn't wait and see that. Well, my dad did whip him.
Well,
Our dad's with him.
he said that
Back to
Sid
life.
was the meanest one of all
That's what
of them.
Dad told me.
He said,
All of them were mean. All of them were like,
and he said that Sid
Snakes.
got more whippings than any of the rest of them.
goddamn.
I said that he was lazy. That's the trouble.
Dad said all of them used to be mean. They look like gangsters in their old pictures.
That's why he said he didn't see what kept us all from getting killed. Said we run around with a gun, run around big snow.
How was it you got your arm hurt?
Car wreck.
And then what? Didn't you get it hurt again before it got well?
He threw me out one time, and then he took me to the doctor and threw me out again. I went in over in down the road that time. Tore my ears about off, cut my lip about off, tore my kneecaps about off. I must have went head first in over in there, halfway to the house.
What, the door flew open?
Yeah.
You pushed him out, didn't you?
Did they push you out or the door flew open?
Charles made that turn going over the red light and the door flew open. That gravel.
Where was you going to? Charleston?
No, they had doctors also in there.
Oh. How did Charles shoot himself?
Picking huckleberry.
I mean, it must have been some mean huckleberries.
I told him not to load the gun, and it was German moving, he loaded it anyhow. And the drawer caught the barrel, he reached back there going to get the barrel loose and hit the safe, hit the trigger, he had the safety off. Shot 3 holes through his arm.
3? How come 3?
Well, the bullet went in like that, shot this artery too, and somewhere or another it turned and come back through. Just run a zigzag, shot 3 holes. He turned loose and let it bleed, and I went back to get his buckets and stuff after the doctor. And that old truck had leather seats. These big streams of blood that long. On them bush and stuff. See, you know enough to turn it loose every so often, let it bleed.
His arm didn't have nowhere, leave nowhere effect. George did that.
And that way you done that, they split them things open and cut plastic, and then when it healed, they went back to, took them out then. Took that plastic out. But it was months before he ever got much strength in his hand.
How long did it take yours to heal up?
Oh, a long time. Well, Stan, you just want to turn your thing off, I got to go.
Well, we got a whole bunch of questions we want to ask you.
Tell me about the time you tied the tin cans to the cat's tail.
That was a horse.
A horse?
We took ropes and looped around them horses' tails, tied wash tubs to it.
Well, I hadn't heard that story.
Joe, if you want to have some fun, I'm going to you get your bell back. But you hang a bell on a dog. They'll run.
Poor Kato, when he got his foot cut, we put tape on it. He'd go around shaking that foot. I mean, that's all he did. Trying to get it off there. It's still, if we could keep it on there, so we
Stand still, taking it.
Did you take 2 cats and tie their tails together and throw them over the clothesline?
Yeah, we done that all kinds of. Boy, they'll eat each other up, buddy. The fur stand there. They fight each other, they turn
What
and
did
get
you do that for?
Just for me. I took a thing to see that old cat over at the trailer.
Quit.
I put a clothespin on its tail. He'd go from one end of that trailer to the other and squall and never break.
Now, if we do that, he'd get mad as a hornet.
Well, Stan, I got to go. You can
Hey, tell us a couple stories that you happened to you in the coal mines.
Now, buddy, I tell you, I got going on the road that work.
What did you talk about?
What? Hey, I got to have my book you give me. Stan, I'll take good care of it.
I want you to think of some stories and come back and tell us about the coal mines and about when you was a boy, and then what you thought when you first saw Janet.
When I first saw Janet, I forgot. I don't even remember when Janet was born.
Boy, that's a nice thing to say, but
Jerry, I guess, the only one I remember his birthday, 44.
well, Mommy said you showed everybody my toes. Remember that?
Well, I'll see you fellas. Joe, you going with?
He takes a talking too. Well, he's getting whatever we say too. It's got a voice thing on it.
Everybody got quiet all of a sudden.
Stanley, you want me to tell you how to catch a polar bear?
Tell me how to catch a polar bear.
I told you that, Joe.
Nobody got them tape.
He does.
Does he?
Fred saying it.
I haven't had your mom tell me.
Till you put salt on its tail like you do a bird?
No? Didn't I tell you how, Beulah?
No.
Well, you find out how, where he's using by tracking him. And when you find the most tracks, you just got you some hole in the ice.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
you open a
did
can of
tell me
peas
that,
and
but-
you put that peas around there. When he comes out to take peas, kick him in the asshole.
Well, yeah, that's how.
Simple as can be.
When me and Ellen went down in the Smokies, you know, they have this thing about the bears and things, and I told Ellen, I said, lady, needn't worry, I'm not getting out and petting them or feeding them either one.
Jim
I
has
wouldn't
all
be-
the place for my dressing. Laying down in the refrigerator.
I wouldn't be scared of them, you know, if you passed them along in the car, but I wouldn't get out to feed them or nothing.
Tater box.
You know, this is kind of tater beans and stuff that's selling from where I worked last Christmas.
Oh. Georgia, I never thought I'd ever go to belly.
Me.
No.
I
didn't
took
know-
classes in belly dancing.
And we went at night, and we had some young folks with us, and so it was getting close to midnight, and we know they had went to the rock laser show. Now, I like the laser, and I went to a rock show, and I never ever thought I'd ever go. They had this one boy sung "Go Granny Go." Now, I never heard that. But the laser, I like that. All them. Have you ever seen a
No,
laser show?
I've never seen them.
While they're having this rock show, they have
You mean
these.
they have these lights flashing?
Yeah,
Oh,
out
yeah.
on the lake. It looks
Yeah.
like out.
Strobe lights. Yeah, John had those. Had them with his band, and whenever the drummer would beat the drum, he had these chrome drums, you know, and that baton, it would just seem like it was going just
Bring your plate.
a little bit at a time. I mean, in slow motion, you know, like he was going real fast like that, but the way the light made it look.
Well, here I am going to be 70-some years old. I went to a rock show and a belly dance. I wanted to see, they advertised the fire dances. That was what I wanted to see, but we had to watch this other because
Oh,
it
yeah.
was like,
Did you see Jerry Falwell go down the slide?
no, I didn't
He
see
went
it.
down.
No, I didn't
Doug
see
was
it.
supposed to
Shirley
go in
did.
Finished.
Yes, honey, I'm thinking. No, I didn't see. I didn't.
He went down, he got wet in the dog, suit and all. And Doug's supposed to go down with him, and he says, come on down. He started waving, you know. So here comes something looked like Doug, and when we got down there, it was a mannequin. It wasn't no real person, it was just a dummy, you know.
And I saw some other shows I never seen. Another show I never seen, and here I am this old. Me and Ellen went to Operaland. We didn't go, but you have to go to Operaland to ride this big. I've got some pictures and things. I'm gonna bring and show you. Pictures of me in the Smokies, and they've got a big riverboat there, the Colonel Jackson. It goes up the Cumberland River.
Yeah.
You board it in the morning and you go up the Cumberland River. The riverboat is as long as a football field, and it's 68 feet wide and 52 feet deep. It's 4 stories.
Oh.
And either going up or coming back one, they have a showboat show inside. You can see it either going up or coming back. So me and Ellen rode on the bottom deck up the river. We wanted to go up the river on the outside and see the show as we come back down the river. Now that was really something. They have all these showboats.
Well, how much did it cost to ride it, Beulah?
Well,
Or do you know?
it's part of Operaland, but we didn't have time. We was all day on the river
Oh, that.
of a daytime. But if you go at night, they have a moonlight. They have a moonlight one up at night, and you go downtown past Nashville, and then come back and go up the river. And Ellen said it cost me $75 to go that night. That's $25 or $30 more added to the fare, but I really enjoyed it.
I never saw it in red though. Mine was not red.
That's because it's inside.
I
All
like
right, Pumpkin, you can turn it off now, honey.
I like the showboat. I like all
That's
that.
Jody.
Heidi. He's got the camera right up in my eyeball.
That thing can take pictures within an inch away from us.
Okay, say that again.
Say what?
What you said?
Oh my darling. Where have you been?